What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. And today, because you didn't know, I have a special guest. He's laughing there. It is Houston again. So yeah, say what's up.
What's up? And I want to make an announcement for you.
Oh no.
I won't be here tomorrow for our next podcast because I will be sick, and I wouldn't like that day because I like to talk to you all, but I will be sick that day. So make sure you forget. But I'll be sick for 4 days. So make sure I stay calm, and make sure you stay calm while I'm not here. And make sure that you stay calm while I'm not in the podcast being sick. And I'll probably stay in my bed all day for those 4 days. I'll probably be limping around if you see, because I'll be sick that day. So, yeah, I'll be sick.
Buddy predicted his sickness, okay? I wish I had that ability. That's fantastic. But I guess he can predict his sickness. If he's sick for the next 4 days, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, the description of this podcast has all of my social medias: X/Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, my Spotify, my Discord, my Twitch, Discord, my website, my basketball channel, my American football channel, my baseball channel, USHL discussion Facebook group with 5.2 thousand USHL fans in there, another group with Facebook groups with 1,000 big fine Saints fans called Saints for Life. All that about a paragraph and a half who I am, what I do with podcast. Also, if you need to know about this podcast, another paragraph how to contact me if you have any comments, questions, concerns about this podcast. All that much more is in the description of this podcast episode. Check it out if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you like this podcast. Following Spotify, same thing. Like these episodes, if you like this episode in particular. Liking Spotify, same thing. Post notifications on YouTube if you haven't already. If you want to know every time I go live and we'll upload a video on the channel. So with the NHL playoffs approaching and the USHL playoffs officially, we're going to go over fantasy and then go over my predictions for today's games. And then we're going to review today's USHL playoff games. All three of them were game ones. The three series that started today are going to continue tomorrow. And then the other series that has yet to start, the Fargo series, will start tomorrow. So yeah, three game twos, one game one tomorrow. We're going to review the 3 game ones today. And then we're going to review yesterday's NHL games. And then we're out here. Let's get into fantasy here as per usual. Let's start the day. Fantasy ends April 17th, so in 3 days. Leather is beating Summon Slayers 267.1 to 259.7 in the championship matchup. Winner gets number 1, you're the champion. Loser gets the 2nd seed. Summon Slayers top performer Cam McCarr, Nikita Kucherov, Live Lindholm. Leather's top performer Sean Monahan, Mazda Dowling, Seth Jarvis. Next matchup, I am in. Winner gets 3rd seed, loser gets 4th seed. The Boldies beating me 286.3, 225.0. My top performers: Elias Sorokin, Jake Sanderson, Lane Hudson. Boldies top performer: Darcy Kemp, Philip Forsberg. Maple Leafs beating Glizzy 192.1 to 154.4. Glizzy's top performers: Alex Ovechkin, Sidney Crosby, Kyle Marchenko. So on Maple Leafs top performers: Mackenzie Weegar, Robert Thomas, Tony Panarin. Second to last matchup here, we got Daniel's Darren team defeating Steve Smart team. The winner gets the 7th seed, loser gets the 8th seed. Steve Smart team top performance: Ross Anderson, JJ Paterka, Seth Jones. Daniel's Darren team top performance: Nick Suzuki. Even can't play Thomas Shabbat. Last matchup, winner gets a 9th seed, loser gets a 10th seed. You're the last seed. Josh Scary team being Taco 183.0 to 126.8 in that matchup. Taco top performance: Zach Wierenski, Patty Kane, Jonathan Carew. Josh Scary team top performance: David Pastrnak, Clayton Keller, Jerry McCann. He wants to say something again. Well, I'll switch over to predictions here. You can say something.
This predictions, I will probably get all of them right like I did last time. I was rolling last time. I was on a roll last time. As Isaiah might say, I was on a roll that day. He literally said correct 5 times and wrong 2 times. I was on a roll that day. I literally got 5 correct. He might say that, but I was on a roll that day.
Real. Valid takes. So, starting with the Dallas defeating Detroit to start out the NHL games. Who do you think won Dallas Stars? You're the Red Wings.
The Dallas Stars are good, and the Red Wings are good. But I gotta stick with the Dallas Stars.
The Red Wings won. I thought the Stars were gonna win too, but the Red Wings ended up winning in a bit of an upset. We had the Panthers and the Rangers and the Eastern Conference Finals rematch. I had the Panthers winning. Who do you think won today?
Panthers.
Rangers ended up winning. I don't know. The Panthers are pretty injured right now. But their number one concern heading in the playoffs is if they can stay healthy. That's really the main concern. If they can Barkov's back, but if they need to get the other top guys back, and they need to stay healthy. Canadians versus Blackhawks. If they have to win, they clinch. I have the Canadians winning. Who do you think is gonna win, Houston?
What was the match?
Blackhawks and the Canadians.
Last time the Canadians got it whooped by the Blackhawks, though, and the Blackhawks. Well,
okay, so he said the Blackhawks. I said Canadians. The Blackhawks won in a shootout. So he got that one right. Hockey Club be the Predators. I'm actually not quite sure who won that game. Kings and the Oilers. That game has been going on for a while. Let me check my phone real quick.
let me check my phone.
Kings beating the Oilers in the next matchup. Who do you think's winning right now? The matchup's going on right now. Who do you think's winning right now, Houston?
I want the Kings to win.
The Kings are winning 4-0 in Edmonton right now. They are smacking them. Very concerning for the Oilers in the first round. And in the last game, Sharks defeating the. I had the Canucks defeating the Sharks, but what do you think the score is right now?
I'm gonna say 7-5 to nothing.
The Sharks are winning 1-0 right now, second in the mission. So let's go to the USHL game 1. I had Muskegon defeating Cedar Rapids in game 1, which they did. I had Waterloo defeating Tri-City in game 1, which they did. And I had Madison defeating Green Bay in game 1, which they also did. So I went 3 for 3 in game 1s today. Waterloo is up 1-0. In the series, they have a chance to close it out tomorrow in Waterloo since the first round to 3-game series, second round conference finals and Clark Cup finals. The second round conference finals and Clark Cup finals are all 5-game series, first round, 3rd-game series. So the Waterloo has a chance to close it out tomorrow. So does Muskegon. Muskegon also has a chance to close it out tomorrow. Madison also has a chance to close it out tomorrow. So we can see if that happens. So, yeah. I'm going to go into reviewing today's game 1s of the USHL action. Starting with the Lumberjacks, a very physical, chippy, aggressive type of game. Muskegon comes out with Nastriel with 1 minute and 8 seconds left. Get a goal. After getting one called off in the late in the third period, they get it right back. It was a little over a minute to go. Just a 32-28 in favor of Cedar Rapids. Cedar Rapids came out flying. Muskegon bounced back early. Went back and forth early. Rushes after rushes. Cedar Rapids does not capitalize on either of the 4 opportunities. Muskegon goes 0 for 1. Special teams really the defense here for Cedar Rapids, unable to get the job done. Both goaltenders had a good game, 31 saves and 32 shots against for Stephen Peck. Apparently, it's Stephen Peck. I figured that out today. And 26 saves and 28 shots against for A.J. Rylitz. Waterloo takes out a close one. It was to Tri-City 2-1 in Waterloo. Brandon McMorrow gets a goal with 6 minutes and 3 seconds left in the clock. The shots were 36-24 in favor of Waterloo. 34 saves and 36 shots against for Pridell and net for Tri-City. And then 23 saves and 24 shots against for Carter Casey and net the Waterloo Blackhawk 3rd string affiliate call-up. Tri-City goes 0 for 1 in the power play. Waterloo goes 0 for 3. So penalty killing was great in both of these games. Very, very good game as well. And then the last game of the night, in back and forth battle, Green Bay goes up 2-0. Madison comes back and ends up winning 43. Shots to 35-23 in favor of Madison. Green Bay goes 1 for 2 in the power play. Madison goes 0 for 1. Great game overall back and forth. In the first game of Battle Wisconsin, they'll meet again tomorrow in Madison. So yeah, we're gonna have to see how that goes. Very interested to be watching those games yet again. We're gonna review yesterday's 9 NHL games and then we're done here. The Senators take care of business 4-3 in overtime with a Tim Stützle power play goal in overtime. And the Senators clinched the first wildcard spot, so they'll be playing the Atlantic Division winner, which looks to be the Leafs. So it's more than likely going to be a Battle of Ontario. First round should be pure cinema. Islanders defeat the Devils 1-0 in New Jersey. 25 save, Elliot Sorokin shutout. 22 saves and 23 shots against for Jacob Markstrom. Bo Horvat gets a lone goal of the night unassisted. 57 seconds left in the second period. Bruins take care of business in Pittsburgh 4-1. 23 saves, 24 shots against from assuming Jeremy Swayman. And 4-1 W for the Bruins. Leafs outshooting the Hurricanes like 11-1. Were they getting outshot? You shooting them 11-1. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure they were getting outshot 11-1 to start the game, but they came back and get the 4-1 W. Definitely concerned for the Hurricanes in net, which kind of went to prove that. The Lightning put 7 goals, touchdown, and an extra point on the Sabres in Tampa to get the W. Keep saying some words to go.
For these 3 games, I want to say something. The Maple Leafs, the Colorado Maple Leafs have like a good goal, 4-1 against the Hurricanes. That's pretty impressive. 4 to Next, we have the Blue Jackets game. They had a good position in the fight, in the game. That was a good thing. The Blue Jackets were rocking. They were beating, they were beating down. They were pumping, like they were going up. They were going up and up. I saw it happen. I actually didn't, but I did not hear about this game until now. I actually had to say 3 words about it. Number 1, they did a good job. I think they deserve that win, 4-1. They got one. Their team got it a big goal. Number 2, that was a fight more better than the Lightning's game. I did not know they were gonna do a good game, but wow, that was a good one. Wow. And I have one more thing to say. I hope we can see more of the Blue Jackets enemies in the future winning. Like more wins in the future of them. And I hope we get to see more goals from the losers in the future. Like 10 or like 20 or like 30 or 40 or something. But that's what I want to see in the future.
Valid takes again and again. So, speaking of the Capitals game, Ovechkin scores goal 896 for 1 minute. Then Blue Jackets score 4 on answer, 8-4. Washington played the 4th-string goalie. They outplayed Blue Jackets by more shots, but again, they're not on a very good streak heading in the playoffs. Oilers outshoot the Jets 39-18 without Draisaitl, Hyman, Hopkins, all that stuff. 17 saves and 18 shots against for Stuart Skinner and his return. So yeah, the Oilers pick up a huge 4-1 W in Winnipeg. Flames take down the Sharks 5-2, 30 apiece. The Flames pick up W, and the Avalanche pick up 42. Back one with the Sharks. They went down nothing. So that's gonna do it for the podcast episode. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you morning, evening, night, afternoon, whatever you want. Episode if you haven't already, liking us, following us. Hope you enjoy.